We're taking another look at the 2025 recruiting class, and today we're going to shine a spotlight on 4-star offensive tackle Carter Lowe, who signed with the Ohio State Buckeyes. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're looking at these players from the 2025 recruiting class every day this offseason, so you know what these players look like before they hit the field. That way you know something about them when they start making plays on Saturday. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're starting off with this 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes, you'll get there. But he's a 4-star prospect, according to 24/7 Sports, ranked as the 14th best offensive tackle in the class, 11th in the composite. But his overall is pretty much the same on both sets of rankings. Lists at 6'5", 325. That's going to change one way or another, but that indicates we got good size from this prospect. 22 offers. Market fairly hot on him. Ohio State, Auburn, smaller schools, probably a few other big-time programs as well. Market onto him. Did track. Burly tackle with functional athleticism to live outside in the long run, but it appears to possess mass and driving, blocking ability to move inside if desired. Size length unverified, so he might be bigger. Plays quite physical at the point of attack. Flashes power at the punch when pulling around the edge and climbing. So there's a lot of different clues they said that they didn't even say. So pulling, they're going to allow him to move. You're going to see some athleticism, some fluidity. Especially he's got a basketball background. So he's going to have a gas tank. He's going to have good feet. He's going to move with good athleticism and body control. And they're even saying that as I'm reading through here while I'm talking, good feet. That's what that profile says to me as I'm reading through that. Looks like we're going to have some fun highlights. Again, other big programs, Tennessee, TAMU. We're a Buckeye, though. Let's take a look at the highlights. Let's see what he's working with. And I had to piece his clips together. So you're going to see some old stuff, some newer stuff, and mix of everything here. But we got to do it sometimes with some of these prospects. Starting off with the first play. There he is on the... We're zoomed out, all 22. I'm seeing size. There he goes. We're watching the movement. And if I had to describe what I just saw, I would say Big Cat. Like, I would give him the nickname Big Cat. Finishing, watching his frame, we're thick from top to bottom. Pulling again. Boom. The reason why I said this guy must be athletic pulling, because if you had a 300-pound lineman that can't move, you're not going to pull with them. I will... And also become a 4-star prospect or 5-star, whatever. Because in high school, if you can't move, they ain't going to pull you. Or the coaches make you pull and you look so bad at it that you do not get recruited. He is finishing, guys. He is finishing, guys. Good feet, good feet, good feet. I mean, that edge rusher did well. He did a good job staying home. Oh! Oh! Nastiest block from an offensive lineman so far this year during the recruiting cycle that we've been looking at. That was a fun one. That made the video. That made his clips and my clips. Finishing. Coming around. There we go. There, he moves well for his size. He moves well. He's got power. He's a little bit of ball clay. You can definitely say that. But the unteachable things is what you really want to look for. He's got them. Size, strength, explosiveness, speed for his size, movement skills. Boom, there it is. Finisher. He wants to finish. That means he's got some drive. That means if he's got a tough one-on-one, he's not going to put his tail between his legs, which he might still. This is high school level, but that's an indicator or prerequisite to what we could potentially be seeing, especially in spring ball when things get a little heated. There we are. My assessment's pretty much there. I definitely see what I see from a baseline is good fluidity, good athleticism, moves laterally very well, sticks with blocks pretty good, has good power, quickness, speed. It's there. It's there. I wouldn't be surprised if he's ranked a little bit higher on other recruiting sites. I would not be surprised. And if not, he might be underrated. I think his movement skills is what's going to set him apart from a lot of other offensive linemen. And his ability to build off that. What did that dude do? Did he just melt? Did he just like have the touch of melt on him and he melted that dude? What? Another thing, and I don't see this in scouting reports at all, but he has the ability to ride out leverage. It's not an ability, it's just the know-how. It's common sense. It's something you should be seeing a lot of highlights, but you don't really see it too much, or they don't showcase it. But I do want to see a clip or two. When you're not getting beat, but the guy's taking the outside, you just ride him. You just ride him. Like, I want to see, that's basics. That's like 101 offensive lineman stuff, but you also want to see the 101 stuff because things are so easy for these players because they're playing against inferior competition, even if it's against good competition, because these are 5 stars, 4 stars. So you want to see the little things. Gets out there. That's where his money's going to be made. That's where he can build off and make a good career. When I say career, that means also NFL. That's where he can build on that. Is that speed, his ability to get to that second level. And he can play inside, outside. He can go anywhere because of that. That's going to allow him to get on the field sooner than later. That's going to allow him to get extra looks in practice. That's going to allow him to have some extra opportunities. That's what you're getting here. And he's a finisher. He's a finisher. He'll finish. That's what you want to see. Really, when you watch offensive line tape here on Huddle, high school highlights, honestly, it should be something you should put on Slipknot too. Watch bodies hit the floor, listen to Disturb or something, and just watch that montage of that offensive lineman road grading high school kids. Road grading future factory workers. That's it. And you should not get a true stance on their technical nuance because it should be too easy for them to use it. And I'm seeing that here. But what I'm most excited about for Carter Lowe is his feet, his speed, his movability, his ability to get to the second level, his ability to finish, the will to do so. I'm seeing an offensive tackle prospect here that has the potential to play on Sundays, that have the potential to make it to the first round as long as we continue to build off this. We have a good base right now. That athleticism that we're seeing right now in the highlights, the speed, the movement skills, the change of direction skills, that's unteachable. Like, you're not going to teach any offensive lineman to really do that unless they make some massive changes in their physicality, their athleticism. He's got it naturally with good size already. And we're going to fix that frame a little bit more through the Buckeye weight room. Do a little Buckeye bench. And if you're watching this Carter Lowe, there's this gym called West Side Barbell. If you're interested in that, it's right in Columbus. West Side, go there. Go there for a day or two. Learn some stuff over there. I'm surprised I don't hear too much about that when it comes to prospects in general. But that is possibly one of the meccas in powerlifting right there in your backyard in Ohio. Go check that out. There's some other gyms, Elite FTS in London. If you're watching this or a family member's watching this, there's some recommendations that'll help your development. That'll help any prospect's development somewhere around there. Just reach out to those guys. Those guys will help you out. They have visitors all the time. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.